Hi friends, it's Miss Chrissy from the Hickory Corner Library, and today I want to show you how to make this crystal rainbow that I have here. So let's see, I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. And when it was done, I had glued some cotton balls on there to be clouds, and I put it in a little pot. But you could put cotton balls on both sides if you want, or just leave it as it is. But let me show you how I did that. So I started with pipe cleaners. And I have all the colors of the rainbow here. Now, if you don't have all these colors at home, you don't have to make a rainbow. You can make whatever you want. You could shape a pipe cleaner or chenille stem, they're also called. You could shape it into a heart, a circle, a letter of your name, whatever you want it to be. In this case, I do have all the colors, so I'm going to make a rainbow. Now, I can just bend it just like this, and it would make like a flat rainbow, something if I want to maybe hang it from a window or something, or hang it against the window. But the one I made was more 3D, and the way I did that was just by bending it this way instead, like a bridge. So it goes across that way. And I need something to hold this in place, so I'm going to use another pipe cleaner to hold it in place. And I'm just going to take another pipe cleaner right around the bottom, and I'm just going to twist these right on there. Twist it all up. And twist the other side all up. Okay. And now I kind of have like this little handle here. So this is going to make it perfect for dipping in a solution. And the solution I'm creating is going to be with borax. Now, if you don't have borax, you can use salt at home to make crystals. I feel like the borax, you get better crystals, but you can use whatever you have at home. If you want to try to use salt, regular table salt, kosher salt, whatever you have. I'm going to use the borax, and I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of borax. If you do want to go buy borax, if you don't already have it, it's found in the laundry aisle of grocery stores, Target, Walmart. I'm sure you can get it online as well. It's basically just like it says, detergent booster, so you can use it for cleaning as well. So with this borax, I'm going to add some hot water. So I boiled some water earlier over here. I'm just going to pour 1 cup of water for every 3 tablespoons of borax. And then I'm going to stir that up. So the borax is a soluble material, meaning that it's going to dissolve in the water. And it dissolves better in hot water. The hot water can dissolve more of the borax than cold water could. So now that I have that mixed in there, you can see, let me grab my here, that it's not going to be deep enough. I need to have more water, because here's the thing, you need it to be completely covered by the solution, and you also need to make sure it's not touching the sides or the bottom. So you need a deep enough container to do that. In this case, I'm using a Tupperware container. You can also use a bowl, whatever you have around that's going to be deep enough to cover whatever you're making. This is one I made last night, so you can see it's still on there. Beautiful crystals, and I'm just going to take scissors and cut it right off there. But this is what the bowl looks like when I'm done. So it's got crystals all in there, but they do scrape off. They scrape right off with a butter knife, so I'm not ruining the container. You can use the container again, so don't worry about that. But right now I've got 3 tablespoons of borax and 1 cup of water. I'm going to need to make that much deeper, so let's add another 3. 1, 2, 3, and another cup of water. And you're just going to keep doing this until you get it deep enough for your pipe cleaners to fit down in there and be completely covered. So I'm definitely going to need some more. So let's just go for 6 this time. We're going to go for 6 tablespoons, which means I'm going to need 2 cups of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now my 2 cups of water. 1 and 2. So that's looking pretty good. I could go up even higher if I wanted. Maybe I'll do one more cup. But really, at least this portion of the rainbow is going to get covered by that. And you can always dip it in to check and see how much is going to be covered. And if you're good with that, or if you want to go even deeper, that's up to you. So how about I do one more? So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and another cup of water. Oh, this is perfect because that's all the water I have left in here. Okay, so now I'm stirring that up. So now this is a fully saturated solution. If I try to add any more borax, it's not going to mix in. It won't dissolve because it's already fully saturated, meaning it's holding as much of the borax as it can. It can't hold any more. So then I need something that's going to hold my rainbow across the top. So I need something like a pencil, or skewer, or anything like that. I have a wooden skewer right here I'm going to use, but it can be anything that you can just sit across the top of your container. And then I'm just going to put this down on there. Now, in this case, I can feel mine's touching the bottom a little, so I'm just going to bend it up a little so it's not touching the bottom. Bend it up a little more. Now, if you're using a much larger container and you don't want to have to use so much water and so much borax, you can just tie a string onto your pipe cleaner and then put that string around the skewer or the pencil or whatever you're using, and that way it'll go down deeper without you having to use so much water and so much borax. Okay, so now it's hanging on there, and I'm just going to leave it like this. And over the course of the few hours, I'm going to see crystals starting to form. And the reason that's happening is as the water cools, it can't hold all of that solution. It can't hold all of the borax in it anymore. So the borax is going to start to crystallize as the water's evaporating. Okay, so then you'll be left with your crystal rainbow. You can take it out in maybe like 5 hours or so, or leave it overnight. I left mine overnight and it's really, really pretty. So I hope you enjoy making some crystal structures, whether it's a rainbow or a letter or whatever you choose to make. And if you would like to make it different colors, like let's say you are making a heart and you want to make it pink or red, just add food coloring to the water when you're stirring it all up and you'll get different colored crystals too. So have a great day and thanks for joining me.